Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. So we're going to go ahead and continue with our collective reads. This will be for all signs, which means it may or may not resonate with you in your personal situation. If it does, take what resonates. If it does not, leave the rest for those that it applies in their personal situation. All right, y'all, we need to talk about this energy because I'm connected to some energy on the karmic side. Everybody's confused about you. I feel like there's like a whole bunch of static as it relates to you. People don't know what you're doing, why you're doing it. A lot of people are like focusing on the wrong thing. That's why their energy comes across as unfocused. You, my friend, on the other hand, are very focused on what you're doing, whether it's focused on you, your healing, your business, your craft, whatever it is, your just life in general. People are focusing on the wrong things. That's why they're unfocused as it relates to you, y'all. Whatever it is, it's got a lot of people in this weird jacked up energy. We're about to dive into it. Tapping in, we got the energy of travel, and it has to do with some type of opposition. What does that have to do with you? I'm gonna get to you in a second, collective, because somebody lost some actual money. Actual money is in the reverse for somebody, all right? But then because of that, somebody decided to move into the energy of voodoo or hoodoo. Yeah, somebody messed up with that one because they ain't got no spiritual protection trying to come at you on that spiritual level. We're about to dig into that too. It's because you're a starseed. Your protection is like anything that has like any negative intention is gonna like bounce off, but it has to do with the family, right? Whether this is your family, a family group, or a group or like a workplace that operates like a family collective, they're hiding a lot. Whoever this particular family is connected in some way to the situation. What this family is hiding is a nice guy in the reverse collective who's a thief that's exposed. Whoever this thief is, that's the person that's in opposition. That's the reason why they're coming after you, because he lost some money. So let me rewind this back. Let me go ahead and play this back so y'all really understand here. We got this thief out here with this nice guy, so we know who we're talking about. All right, collective. Somebody tried to travel to you. I'm hearing, I need to see something. All right, collective. So somebody is all hopped up in your energy. Maybe somebody popped up, called you, tried to text you, tried to get at you on your social media. It was somebody who was in opposition, but it has to do with that nice guy in the reverse. So I'm getting already somebody's playing both sides. Somebody who tried to play you got mad because they couldn't. So the opposition is like, you know what I'm saying, collective? But this travel, I'm also getting it a different way. Like I said, somebody was trying to play both sides. So this is somebody who, this nice guy in reverse, literally created an adversary because somebody was planning to travel towards you. So you see what I'm saying, collective? Ain't nobody gonna be all hopped up and wanting to get at you and do whatever to you and antagonize you if the thought was not in their head that somebody was going to travel to you. You see what I'm saying, collective? Nobody would be that motivated just because they're the opposition. Cool, you can go stay over there. Ain't nobody messing with your man. Somebody thought that because this nice guy in reverse told them. Somebody's a thief, collective. We're not done. Not only that, I do get like breakups are taking place and like everybody's like pointing the finger and trying to blame every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Well, it's your fault. It's your fault. Blaming the person on the outside ain't got nothing to do with your messy pots and pans of your messy divorce or your messy breakup or whatever. So that's what I'm getting with this travel energy with the opposition. Somebody lost actual money. I'm also getting somebody could be like, like a breakup or divorce and not paying somebody spousal support, like no longer supporting somebody, the financial support that they thought they were going to get because of you, collective. The opposition made it about you because somebody who was playing them too said it was your fault. Okay, collective, whatever's going on here. So what does this opposition decide to do? Go to some voodoo or hoodoo practices. Whoever this particular person is, I'm hearing it's in my veins. It's in my veins. It's not in their veins, all right? It's not in their veins. Their mama and the grandma might have practiced it or whatever, but it's not in their veins because they have no spiritual protection. So I don't care what they're doing. I don't care what type of doll they got with this picture here, the voodoo doll here on the picture of the card. I don't care what they're doing. It's not going to touch you. You are a starseed. Somebody thought that they can play with you in the spiritual streets and is about to get real embarrassed because you got to know the rules of this game before you step out here in these spiritual streets. Somebody don't know what they're doing. They don't know that all that junk is going to come back on them. And if somebody did know the level of your protection of a starseed, they just made a bad choice that it's going to trigger more karma times 10 because I heard, collective, your return to senders hit times 10. And it's their negative intentions towards you for no good reason. Anybody who's a spiritual practitioner should know the rules. This person doesn't know the rules or they chose to break them. So that means they chose the spiritual consequences. All right, collective? Something's going on with this family. For what I'm getting in this energy, this is the nice guy's family. So maybe they broke up with the ex or whomever. They decided to make you the bad guy because this person was lying to them too. This person was straight up thief and it got exposed. Collective, I'm hearing the family takes up for this guy. That's the case. His family's in the reverse. Y'all, let's dig into this energy. It's a whole hot mess. I want to dig into the vibe because this travel just comes out of straight energy. I'm hearing hidden intentions. In collective, I know that you know that whoever this ex is of yours, it does not have to be an ex friend, family member. Place the energy with who it resonates with. Somebody was like cooling your face and then not 5 seconds. So somebody was trying to play you, thought that they can play you, but whoever it is, I'm hearing lied to them about their intentions of trying to travel to you, because of this person like wasn't like so upset about the like intention of traveling to you, there would be no need to go see something. You see what I'm saying, collective? Or try to use some lower vibrational spiritual practice to try to get at you that way, since they can't come at you. What is this, collective? So we're going to dive into the vibe of the energy here. Talk to us about this. Somebody who's stagnant. Stagnant came out cross. The stagnancy of somebody who's wanting to come out of hiding, I'm hearing, trying to come out of hiding. They don't want to be stuck. They don't want to be dead end. They don't want to be frozen. So again, collective, of somebody that did not want to be stagnant as it relates to you. All right, what else we got come out here? We got legal in the reverse, y'all. This energy keeps coming up. So this is definitely some Aquarius energy. This King of Swords reverse energy. That's got to be that nice guy that's in the reverse. That's a thief. I'm hearing this person just wanted attention. Some very attention-seeking energy. And I'm hearing like, why did I just hear abides by the law? This person does not abide by law, actual law, or spiritual law. This person just wants attention. This person might have money, wealth, or status, or whatever. That's why they get people who are like attached to it. Somebody who's a psychopath that's literally exposed. They have some crazy baby mama, crazy side chick girlfriend, or whoever this particular person is. I heard the lifestyle. They're addicted to the lifestyle. What else we got going on here? I heard they act innocent. This person may have like a high-pitched voice that's like a baby voice, collective. We got cutting ties that's out here. Freedom, standing up, awaken. It's coming out in the reverse. They didn't want to cut ties with this person. They wanted the person to stay with them. That's why they made you like the bad guy, collective. You ain't got nothing to do with their ridiculous relationship. And I'm trying to tell you how it started out to make, collective. We got harmony in the reverse. Like I told you, balance in the reverse, peace in the reverse, happiness in the reverse. This person, this nice guy that's in the reverse, who's a thief, an energy thief, or whatever, I'm getting is a very selfish, self-serving person. That their family, I'm hearing, like protects them in their bullcrap. Somebody's got a silver spoon in their mouth. They might have been like a rich boy or a rich girl. Like definitely like their family knows how messy they are, and they're just like whatever. You can just whatever, cut them off. We don't want to pay for their fake lifestyle. But there's no harmony here. There's no harmony because ain't nobody getting paid the money that they thought they were going to get paid, and they thought it was your fault. They were hopeless. Told you. Somebody who was hopeless about. I heard the thought of you. What does you have to do with the collective, and especially for making somebody go to the links of using lower vibrational spiritual practices that ain't gonna work, collective. Somebody who is in the energy of drowning and daydreaming. We got head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. Yep. And we got the energy of drowning, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. I heard I ain't got nothing to lose. That's why. She ain't got nothing to lose, so she thought that she was gonna do whatever she got to do. She gonna take you out on the 3D and the 5D. Didn't know that you were protected on all levels. All right, collective. Nightlife is exposed. This chick might have done this at night. Look, collective, and I'm trying to tell you, especially on this tip, that the fact that she's losing money, her losing money ain't got nothing to do with you. This is somebody who doesn't want to take accountability for the things that they've done to somebody, with somebody, collective. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, spoken dreams. I cannot make this up. She was triggered by the fact that there was a hidden intention of somebody wanting to travel towards you. That's why she wanted to go see something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Collective, are not worrying about nobody. Collective, because you are not longing. We had this previously come out in a reading. Longing is in the reverse for you. You don't miss this person. You don't want to talk to that person. You don't have a reunion. But the thought of it, for a psychopath, wanted to blame you, wanted to attack you on the physical and the spiritual level. And she just got sat down. All right, collective, what else we got here? We got mask, hiding, concealing, deception. Y'all, this is this person that's the nice guy in the reverse. This person was playing her too. Does she know that? All right, collective, I really don't think that you care because this doesn't have anything to do. But yeah, what else is hiding here? Because we got this energy of voodoo and protection in the reverse. Look, man, and it doesn't matter what the reason is. Okay, it doesn't matter, right? I don't care if this person is an experienced practitioner or not. There are spiritual rules to this game. Okay, collective. So if you sign up for that spiritual backfire, don't say nothing. All right, collective. This person has no protection. There's something I'm hearing. This person may be involved in a family that's a cult. So she has, yeah, whatever, girl. Go sit down somewhere. Whatever. You got no protection. Whatever it is going to doom to backfire, right? Collective, setting the record straight. Exactly. I heard this person doesn't know what they're doing, even if they have other people around them. I'm getting like the energy of like a novice, like a novice, somebody who's like a novice spiritually, and they just thought, all right, well, I saw this on TV. Collective, literally, I cannot make it up. I saw it on TV. Announcing, expressing, revealing the truth. She thought she saw it on YouTube, so she can do it. Jumped out here in the spiritual streets, did not know that there are spiritual repercussions for that crap. You do not get a chance to do that to somebody. Literally, collective, you're tired of the drama. When it comes to this particular energy, I feel like, I'm gonna put this over here. I feel like you are, I'm hearing naturally repel the energy, because this has nothing to do with you. This is something that some psychopath dreamed up in their entire head and decided to target you on the 3D, the spiritual plane, and you're just naturally repelling the negative energy. That's that backfire, collective. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Let it ride. All right, collective. They'll get their backfire spiritually, because that's what they decided to do. All right, collective. Somebody should not have looked at YouTube and decided to do that. All right, collective. What else is going on? Somebody's a spiritual hater. I heard to siphon energy. Oh, okay. So she looked at something. She saw a TV show. Yeah, we got a fake spiritualist here, collective. We got a fake spiritualist. All right, collective, game over. Literally what I said, a fake spiritualist, game over. I heard somebody was inspired by her. Somebody was inspired by her. All right, collective. So the fake spiritualist was inspiring people, but did not know that there's a difference between fake spirituality and real spirituality. And when you ain't got no spiritual protection, where your fans at, hon? There's a big old difference, collective. Somebody got played. That they really believe this fake witch. Y'all, they need to get their money back. This is a fake practitioner. Manipulation, lies, and control. Y'all, I've actually had interactions with practitioners here where I live, and I get, intuitive messages. They always get mad and triggered when they really see a real one. Like, really. And this is a whole real thing out here in these spiritual streets. You cannot do it. You can tell when somebody's a bugaboo and they just do it for attention. They do it for likes. They do it for shares. They do it for the money. Nobody's giving them money because their spells aren't working. Collective, it is real out here in the spiritual streets. And somebody was inspired by this fake spiritualist, collective. This person was nothing but a copycat. Somebody was actually copying you. Y'all, I cannot make this stuff up. This is real out here. If somebody was looking at you, you're doing your thing. Maybe you're out here on YouTube like I am, collective, and somebody wanted to copy you, and they're just like, all right, well, I can get a man this way. It doesn't. Literally, all it's going to do is get him destroyed. Look, somebody should have played where it was spiritually safe. All right, collective? Shattered, broken, completely ruined. It is a real thing out here. There are spiritual rules, just like laws on the 3D. If you break them, guess what the spirit realm is going to do to you? Okay, collective? Because you ain't got no protection. All right, let's go ahead and see what this gossip about the star seed, because apparently you're the one that's garnered the actual attention. You got celebrity status, collector. You got people looking at you, trying to figure out how you do this thing. How are you so intuitive? How are you so guided? What are you doing for your spiritual practices? A lot of people are talking about you. What are they talking about? Somebody who wanted to sugarcoat your truth. It says, sweet but deceptive words, empty compliments, hidden insults, too good to be true. So you might have like I heard a fake fan. This might be somebody who was like a fan of yours and be like nice, nasty all of a sudden after what you do or whatever. Something to do with social media. I'm hearing Facebook specifically. Okay? But it says a big break, career turning point, major opportunity, life-changing moment. This is it. Yep. When you figure out who your hater is actually on your social media, trying to copy you and using spell work against you to try to get whatever you got collected, they're going to find out real quick that you're unbreakable. All right, collective? Inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity, nothing can break me. Let's talk about this family, because it's all starting with this family who's protecting this thief. That's got to be their son, who's like the golden child, like silver spoon in their mouth. This person's a thief, attention whore, however you want to call it, spiritual thief, energetic thief. Why was his family so involved in this? I heard they wanted a real spiritualist in the family. So this might be a cult, y'all. Collective, you're an overnight success because you figured this out. Rapid rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. This family may be a legitimate cult. I'm hearing they wanted a legit spiritualist. So they wanted somebody who was a fake to be in the family. They got cut off. Y'all, but this person over here, the nice guy, was playing everybody. Why were they playing everybody, including the real one, if that was what the family wanted? What is this about, y'all? Because this is weird. All right, collective? I heard denying their desires. This is a whole weird family or cult. This is weird, y'all, what we're tapping in here. No filter. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. They cut you off because you were too real, you were too honest. You had to been fake like them. That's the only way this family would have worked. It says rebound, temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement just to forget. Yeah, it's like they wanted the fakeness, but it was like it's all a facade, it's all about image. You were too real to fit into their fake image of what is real. Does that make any type of sense? Look, collector, I'm trying to tell you, if somebody was actually trying to emulate a real high priest or high priestess in this energy, well, you're it. Like you're the actual starseed here. You're the one with actual spiritual protection, and that's the very thing that frightened this whole group off, y'all. Isn't that a shame? This is like envy and jealousy, like at its finest, turning in on itself, collective, and you're absolutely unbothered. All right, collective. Peace despite chaos. Calm attitude, detachment from negativity, not my drama. Like I said, it's not your drama, collective. Somebody's at a crossroads as it relates to your energy. Important choices, life-changing decisions. Choose wisely. Your next step matters. Yeah, these people gotta stop, especially this psycho karmic feminine over here. It doesn't have to be a feminine or whatever, but it feels like a feminine that was trying to copy you and got set down spiritually, decided to step in these streets, and yeah, it's not a good idea for her. Let's get another one to round this out, collective, because we see what's going on here. It was a situationship. This was a karmic third party, and somebody wanted to keep you in a third party. You ain't a part of no situationship. Doesn't matter. Oh, yo, I heard love spell. I heard love spell. They could have even had a love spell to like prevent this person from coming back to you, that travel energy, or to go back to you to put you in a situationship for the family or the cult. However this junk resonates, it's all a hot mess, all right? Unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? What they wanted you to be is somebody to siphon off of, sexually, mentally, spiritually, energetically, and that junk didn't work because it's game over to the spiritual hater who's a fake. All right, collective? That's going to go ahead and do it for this particular reading. If you do like this content, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, bye-bye.